For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen. Well, the Loper football team and program has moved into off-season mode this last week. Exit interviews were done with the players and the coaches, and head coach Ryan Held talks about where things stand with the roster.
Well, we had some kids that, they decided to move on. We decided to move on from, and, I think it's the way of the world and a healthy situation, because you want guys to be able to be happy, and maybe sometimes it just doesn't work, and just a fresh start for kids, I think, is a good thing. It's a good thing for everybody, and we wish all the kids, our seniors, the best. Kids that were in our program moving on to other programs, we wish them the best. I feel good about where we're at. We got 80 some kids that we have in the program. We're going to bring in obviously more. I like the foundation where we're at. We'll have a meeting on Sunday, and we'll get cranked out next week for 1 week of required workouts, and then it becomes dead week and finals, which are optional. We'll have a lot of recruiting weekends, three, December 1st, 8th, and 15th, those 3 weekends where we want to really hammer, high school kids specifically. A lot of these Nebraska kids we're trying to bring in, and we'll have some transfers and out-of-state guys as well coming during those 3 weeks. And, we're going to go one guy at a time, find one guy at a time we feel can help us. We can help them, and in our quest to really build Kearney back up to where it needs to be.
What do you see as your biggest needs as you go into this off season?
Well, I think every position needs more competition, more depth. I mean, we need some JUCO corners. We're really thin at the corner position. We need a few old linemen to come in. We need a running back. We lost some guys in the portal there. It's every position will get kids that either, will come in and be program guys, or maybe some guys that, will come in and play right away. We got to, create competition at every spot, Jayson. And then we just got to get in the weight room, and we got to get bigger, stronger, and faster. We got to have more movement stuff. We got to be more disciplined, detailed, and tough. We got to care about each other more. We got to, have some adversity in the off season, how we overcome that, develop leaders, and really hone in. We have all of our systems in place. Now we have to be better at executing the system. So we got to be better as coaches. Players got to be better. But it's going to be a fun grind and a fun process, even though there'll be more bumps in the road. But the MIAA is a great conference, and in order for us to be better in 24, it all starts now.
You've been around now, but before you kind of had to hit the ground running after you took the job. But what's kind of your major selling points going to be to the recruits?
Well, I mean, an opportunity to be in a program that really is going to focus on helping them become their best version on and off the field. We want to, put them in position they can be academically successful. We want to put them in position to where they can, really, develop as a football player on the field in a great conference. This is not an easy conference. Everybody knows it. Just look what happened in the playoffs. I mean, look what our two teams did to teams in the league, in other leagues. I mean, it's elite, and it's a fun challenge to be a part of. We have really good support in the Kearney community. We have great support from an administration, athletic department. And we can really build this how we want to in the new era here going into year 2.
The transfer portal has become such a tool for people. What's kind of your thoughts on that, and how do you try to maximize that in a place like Kearney?
Well, I mean, you got to find the right kids. The kids are going to fit what you want to get done, and sometimes for kids, a new start, a fresh start, whether it's a coaching change or a, scheme change or, maybe opportunity, and so it's one area where you can go get players to help improve your roster. All this is, Jayson, is roster management. We did, I think, a pretty good job year 1. We hit on some kids, and there's some kids we didn't hit on. And, we have to do better this go around. As we go through, we won't have to sign as many transfers this go around. We want to continue to get good young players that we can develop in our program for long withstanding years.
There was some news made this week. The MIAA has decided to allow a northeastern state to become an independent. You were supposed to play them week 2. Any thoughts on that? And is it hard at this point to go find a new opponent?
Well, I'm working with Dr. Bauer on that, and what the best route is, what options are there, so we'll see what that looks like. I mean, that's a fluid process. As we go through and try to finalize our 24-25 schedules.
And that was UNK head coach Ryan Held as the Lopers move into an important and a very busy off season. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen.